Hey, what's up guys? It is DPort here from DPortGaming and welcome to game number 7 between Chobo and Believe. Going for my third commentary in a row, so I do apologize if my voice is if I'm starting to lose it. Anyways, game number 7 should be pretty entertaining. This game is on what is this map? This map is Legendary 3.8. Not too familiar. It's another one of those weird maps, and I'm actually starting to lose my voice after 3 commentaries in a row. Let's check out excuse me. Let's check out what the creep camps are. I actually think I did play this map with one of my buddies, and let's see what this creep pattern is. It's a bunch of weird creep camps with some different, I guess you could say, what is it called? Creep races, I guess. And it's kind of an alternate of basically everything in Warcraft 3. All the different types of creeps. Usually a lot of them. Well, sorry, lag here. My computer's just freezing up and recording a lot of stuff related. But anyways, sorry for that little lag. It's kind of an interesting map just because it shows a lot of different Warcraft 3 creep units, which you don't really see too much. But anyways, it is one of those maps that has another tight spawn points, and it is still a common, I guess you could say, Warcraft 3 map, but these Warcraft 3 maps they use for AWR are actually pretty weird. But I guess the pros actually do enjoy playing it. Ooh, we have a Tauren Chieftain coming for Chobo. So Chobo is actually being pretty brave here at this point. Game 7, it is tied 3-3, and Chobo decides to go Tauren Chieftain. That is pretty interesting to see, and I believe he's just going to go standard with the DK, some Fiends, and let's see how this Tauren Chieftain will be able to handle these Fiends. I actually think it's kind of a decent map to go Tauren Chieftain just because of how long that walk is. It is pretty long. He did send the Acolyte pretty early, and the Scout just got there, and Tauren Chieftain's about to get out. I guess that's about any other time too, but it is kind of far away, and there's only about a few ways to get over to the Orc base, so it is kind of predictable when the Undead is going to hit. And let's see how well the Tauren Chieftain, maybe it was even a misclick, but let's see if Chobo, how well he is actually going to be able to handle this. Got the Endurance Aura at first, so his Grunt and Tauren Chieftain will be able to move pretty quick. Trying to go for that quick XP on the Echo. No, the Echo was able to get away. I believe actually upgrading some backpack. Yeah, he's upgrading backpack really quick. We do have the Death Knight trying to run over as fast as he can. We have a Scout from the Acolyte coming back in again, trying to take down this one Assassin right away. Let's see if Acolyte can get the creep, and I don't think he got it. Tauren Chieftain got it. That would have been pretty epic if he did. Did manage to kill the Acolyte as well. Does pick up a Gauntlets to assist that Tauren Chieftain early on. DK coming involved. Does look like he will be able to get this Bandit, and no, Chobo smart, not focusing on that Bandit, just trying to chase down that DK. 2 Skeletons coming here early. The only thing is to be careful though. Tauren Chieftain has no escape ability. He does have a little bit of quickness with that Endurance Arrow, so he does have to be careful here. Does need to be pretty wise in how much damage that Tauren Chieftain takes, and Believe he's just like, well, you're gonna go Tauren Chieftain, I'm just gonna attack quick then. So yeah, Believe he's gonna go for early tech, not even go for Fiend first. Usually he'd go for a quick Fiend, but he did scout that Tauren Chieftain, so no need to go for a quick Fiend at this point. No blade to handle it. No, I mean, he doesn't need to handle a blade. All he has to do is handle a Tauren Chieftain, which is a lot easier. So Believe can be on the offensive. It does look like we have the Stronghold coming for Chobo and the T2 tech already for Believe a while ago. Meanwhile, we have some creeping coming for the Tauren Chieftain once again, and he is going for the Manual of Health. Does pick it up. DK does have to be careful. Let's see if we can get a surround. That'd be pretty epic, but it would be pretty tough because there is no Blade Master to surprise that DK. DK just waiting for one of this wolf to get low enough. Let's see if DK is going to go for it. Chobo trying to bait this DK to try to get a coil early on. Trying to focus down that DK anytime he comes pretty close. Chobo doing a nice job harassing that DK back. DK can't really use any coil right now, and DK is just taking a few hits from here we go. Let's see if he's going to get the coil. A little bit too late, and Chobo did a really nice job trying to get some more hacks away at the DK, trying to focus down some of these skeletons. Skeletons will have to back up. Another Grunt getting involved. 4 Grunts coming for Chobo. Chobo's Tauren Chieftain almost level 2, doing a very nice job pushing back this DK. Let's see if DK is going to be aggressive and try to get this creep check. That's what he's doing, trying to lurk around, trying to get that one Timberwolf. What a fight over this Timberwolf. Just doing a very nice job by both players, pushing each other back. It does look like Chobo's going to go for it right now. Let's see if Death Coil a little bit too far away, and He wasn't able to get it, so finally just taking down those 3 wolves was such a big hassle for Chobo, but did a very nice job and did it efficiently, pushing back the Death Knight, and Death Knight doesn't have too much experience on him right now. Another fiend getting involved, as well as 2 fiends walking to meet that Death Knight at the base of Chobo. And let's see what hero. What could Chobo go at this point? I mean, I don't think he'd want to go Blade Master as second hero. I just don't think that would fit. Maybe he's gonna go 1 hero, Torn Chieftain. He is trying to take down this. Maybe get a surround. Ooh, he just get the grunt in the middle, and let's see if the grunt. Ooh, Death Knight trying to juke him out. There's a stomp. Speed scroll. Go for surround, and he does get the surround. Nicely done there by Chobo, forcing a TP by Believe, and Chobo gets that surround. That was probably why he went the Torn Chieftain first, and very nice efficient use of the Speed Scroll Stomp to get that surround on the DK, forcing a TP back, and Chobo is ready to go for some easy creep now without that DK going for some harass. And there is a T3 tech Black Citadel being put up, I believe, going for Slaughterhouse as well. Lich almost out. Let's see if he's going to go for a T2 hero. Doesn't look like he's going that. He's getting a Bestiary and some grunt, so maybe he's not even going to go for a Blade Master. He's going to go Torn Chieftain all the way and see how far he can ride this Torn Chieftain to victory. Let's see if he can even do that. We have the Peon coming over for Chobo. Let's see if he is going to go for expansion. Yep, he's going for expansion, and kind of risky on this map. It's kind of out in the open due to this geek board. But meanwhile, we have a skeleton coming over here trying to scout that expansion. It doesn't look like he's going to get there in time. Is killed before then. But I believe does spot that the army of Chobo was healing up. So Chobo going to go for this mercenary creep, and he will pick up level 3 on the Torn Chieftain. The Torn Chieftain will have level 2 Stomp or level 2 in Endurance, which either one is pretty good. DK did pick up level 2 and does have that Lich as well with some Frost Armor, trying to counter that Orc army. And let's see if the Death Knight and army will be able to get over here to maybe get a Creep Jack. Does pick up a really nice item on Torn Chieftain. Does have to be careful. Does have some nuke. Doesn't have the Frost Nova yet, so Torn Chieftain will be able to get away, and maybe a TP. Yep, there's a TP, so Believe is able to force his TP himself. Maybe he's going to go for this grunt, and he did take it down with a few hits from those Crypt Fiends to finish it off, and now most likely going to go for that expansion point. Chobo really needs to protect that. Is wasting a lot of money investing into that expansion point. Doesn't have a second hero yet, so maybe he's going to go for Tavern Hero, and I think he's actually just going to go for the Torn Chieftain all the way and end it with the Torn Chieftain. See how well he can do this. Torn Chieftain, what is subbing up, has a lot of mana, does have enough for some stomps. Believe was sniffing the army, did spot that with a skeleton, and Believe is going to back up, not risking anything. Only 3 fiends, a Lich and a Death Knight coming for Believe, and there's a ensnare, but really nice counter. Did burrow it in time, so really nicely play there by Believe. We have Chobo coming down, did pick up a Panda, so he did pick up a level 2 hero, and now the Panda is maybe Chobo's going to go for be aggressive and go for this giant sea turtle, and Believe does spot this, and he doesn't want to give that free turtle up easily. And now we have the dragging of the creeps. It does look like a lot of these creeps are getting involved too. There is a nice Breath of Fire, did get an ensnare on this one Crypt Fiend. Crypt Fiend cannot go. There is a Stomp. It does look like the Crypt Fiend will fall. Really nice Stomp there to stall that Death Knight and the Lich, so they won't be able to do a Frost Armor / coil to help that Fiend out. The Fiend was Frost Armored, but it was just too much Stomp for that, so he did manage to take down one Fiend. Nicely done there, and actually pretty smart picking up the Panda. But shown Believe a different type of strategy here. Sorry about this lag really quick. It should go away in a moment. Bear with me, and there's the lag. It's gone. So meanwhile, we have a nice Stomp there on the Death Knight. There is a Breath of Fire trying to focus on the Lich, and no, he did get countered, but he's trying to pass the TP, and now DK has to be careful. Let's see if he's going to go for a focus on DK. No, he doesn't, but really nice pass the TP there. Save the Lich and the army, basically. But a very nice play here by Chobo. Chobo dominating with the interesting play here with the Torn Chieftain. Ooh, it does look like this Fiend is going to be caught off guard maybe with a ensnare. Let's see if he's going to get it. No, Chobo doesn't see his Fiend. It looks like actually the army, I believe, is actually coming in right now with that orb on the Lich. Does have to be careful though. Does have a TP on the Death Knight once again. There is a speed scroll being popped, and the army of Chobo is backing up. Remember, he does have this expansion up, so it's helping Chobo greatly, and I don't think Believe knows about it yet, so that is going to be very bad for Believe if he doesn't spot that anytime soon, losing in the resource battle as an undead player. Meanwhile, we have more of a grunt majority army and another raider. So basically, Chobo's army is more of a hero-based army, and he's focusing more on the heroes than the units, which is almost good against undead because basically to counter undead, you have to have better heroes. If you don't have better heroes on undead, undead's gonna win, no matter how good units you have. So meanwhile, we have the grunts coming in here. Do get scouted. A few salves are gonna be canceled here by the skeleton warrior, and did a nice job there canceling a few. But I believe has to know something is up. He can't get that many units out that quick without an expansion. So believe really needs to go scout. He was gonna go scout it looked like, but he did see the army of Chobo, and Chobo's actually going for a few troll headhunters at this point, maybe just one, and is sitting at 50 food. We actually do have a shade coming out for Believe, and Believe's gonna have to do some scouting with that shade. Meanwhile, we have the orb on the Lich. DK still sitting at level 2, needs to pick up level 3 badly to get some nukes. Does have a boneyard, so maybe he's gonna get some frostworms involved anytime soon. Only sitting at 40 food. That ziggurat is about to come up. Now there's some more creeping coming for Believe, and Chobo definitely gonna go for a push right now. Does have a TP on the Torn Chieftain, and most likely gonna take down that boneyard right away. Let's see if he does that, and that's exactly what he's going for, taking down the boneyard, making sure there's no frost. Maybe he's gonna try to he's gonna TP right away, forcing undead back to TP. Chobo can afford this though, just because he has that expansion point, and I think the shade or the skeleton did scout the expansion, so Believe is gonna run towards that expansion. It looks like, yep, skeleton did spot it, so Believe is basically saying, shucks, that is not good. He needs to get that expansion, but there's just way too many orc units to get that expansion, so basically this is not a win. This is basically a lose-lose situation for Believe, and kind of weird. You have this little portal here. You can't even click on it. But kind of weird, a little creep camp over here that is a little, I guess you could say, orange. We do have a shade coming and scouting, and let's see. Yeah, I believe he's gonna see this and he's gonna go. This is one chance to get to the expansion point. That's exactly what he's doing, trying to get the expansion point. Maybe he's gonna go for the big red camp. No, he's going for expansion. Really needs to take it down right now. If he doesn't, this will be GG, and Chobo will be able to outlast with just way too many units outmassing by Believe. And we do have one frostworm getting out for Believe. Really needs to use that to its full potential. We do also have a Dark Ranger. There is a TP, and Believe's gonna have to TP. He's TPing right on top of him. He Believe really needs to get out of there. And bad position here by Believe. Actually, kind of a decent. He's gonna be able to take down a lot of these peons before he gets out. And actually blocking here with a statue and his Lich here. It does look like we have the Frostworm getting involved here. Good position here by Believe. And Chobo, as you see here, doesn't want to fight this. So actually, I thought it would be bad positioning, but I actually moved into a very good position here. And meanwhile, we have Chobo doesn't want to fight that behind the expansion. Looks like he's going to give it up, and he's going to go to the undead base, maybe force a TP, and maybe try to re-expo that. We have one Kodo Beast back at the base. Does have the upgraded war drums. It looks like +4. If he didn't, it would only be +2. And we do have the panda sitting at level 2, just only level 2, and there is an ensnare on that ghoul. Ghoul trying to run back, does have a backpack actually upgraded, and there's a TP coming from Believe, and the orc army really has to run back. Let's see if he doesn't get a speech call on that, and it does look like one raider is gonna fall. Maybe gonna use an ensnare on that frostworm. No, too late, was coiled, and the raider does fall, and now we're gonna have Chobo just TPing out, playing it safe, and really doesn't want to lose to something stupid like losing a lot of units on the way back to some frostworms. So the orc army is actually just going for some HH. Troll Berserk, they actually are Berserk. That's a really big difference. Troll Berserkers than a standard HH, and he does actually have 2 bestiaries and 2 barracks and 1 bestiary. So he will be able to pump out a lot of HH. There's a lot of units coming here for Chobo, but he basically, the only way these lot of units won't do too much. He just has to get some good stomps on some of those undead units, and that would be very nice. The HH just need to use to counter that frost, and it should be in good shape as long as he gets some good stomps on those fiends. And Believe trying to get some hero advantage or something at this point. Lich is level 3, so he's gonna have level 2 nuke with the Frost Nova and level 2 coil with the DK. So the hero, most likely that panda has to be careful. The panda is kind of squishy, sitting at 725 HP. Torn Chieftain sitting at 1075. Let's check out the food. We have Chobo sitting at 60 food, and meanwhile we have Believe sitting at 59 food, even food at this point. Looks like we have one idle ghoul. That ghoul will be picked up pretty easily. Focused down right away, forcing another TP once again, and let's see if Chobo is gonna fight fight this? No, maybe just regrouping. Let's see if he is going to go for the fight. And it does look like he wants to stay here. And let's see if Believe wants to fight this bad position here. And now he's going to get a speed throw, trying to engage on the Undead Army. He notices this is bad, and he's going to back up. Really can't fight in these little close quarter little fights. And that's why he's trying to drag the Undead player out. Let's see if he's going to fight this off the ramp. Probably won't be the best idea. And yeah, that's what he's going to do. And now Believe knows he can't take this, and he can take it in the little tight positions. And that's exactly what Believe wants to do. He's trying to fight in these little tight positions. No, he decides to go chase now. And let's see if he's going to go for the, he's actually got a Frost Nova on the Grum. And now he's trying to focus down the TC. Actually, no TP coming for Chobo, so maybe that's why Chobo wants to commit. Remember, the expansion of Chobo was killed, so it is kind of an even game right now. And now the two Frost Rooms getting involved. Nice Drunken Haze. There's a nice stomp on all these fiends. Like I said, the only way for Chobo to win very effectively, try to get some good stomps. DK is surrounded. No TP coming for DK. And DK level 3 looks like he's going to fall. No, he was managed to take down that one Berserker. And it does look like DK will be able to survive. But anyways, looks like Lich Man gets surrounded. No, DK has to be careful, sitting at 88 HP. And I believe he's going to have to go back in his base. Both of those Frost Worms were taken down. And the majority of Chobo's army still standing strong. Another stomp, and there's a snare on the Lich. Lich has to be careful. I'm not sure why he's not moving. There is a surround on Lich. DK has to be careful. There's a Quarrel, does get out of it. DK really needs to get some more HP though. A Fiend goes down. A lot of Berserkers still left though, and the only way these Berserkers are going to go down if he does get some Frost Nova spams, and but doesn't have enough mana, is going to have to use his scroll for healing. DK looks like he's being focused down. DK does have a potion of healing. There to use a scroll, blocked by his own Fiend. Maybe he has to burrow the Fiend. Looks like DK's gonna go down. Let's see if he can pop the potion. And there's the potion. We have the Panda sitting at level 3. Doesn't have enough for a Breath of Fire. Well, it does look like DK's gonna go down. Not looking too good for Believe. Just doesn't have enough units to counter this Orc army. And DK's sitting at low HP. And Lich still sitting at level 3 as well. And looks like the Frost Armor is going to wear off. DK falls down up top, and it looks like Lich is going to fall down his top. Can't get anywhere out of this, and a few more hits on that Lich will do it. So hope you guys enjoyed this series. Very nice play by Chobo. Chobo takes this series 4-3, but nicely played by both players. Very entertaining series. If you guys haven't checked out the previous games, go check them out. Pretty entertaining series to watch. I'm going to speed that up. So hope you guys enjoyed this series, best of 7 series, and hope you guys check out the games if you guys haven't already. Pretty good games if you guys want to see some good Orc Undead matchups. I'm tired after doing 3 consecutive commentaries. I had to give them to you guys though. I've been pretty busy, and this was a Saturday night, so just had to get some commentaries out for you guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, and peace out.